We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the Houston Astros and the Toronto Blue Jays. The Jays find themselves on a 20-game winning streak entering the day. Their chase for the all-time record continues next. Drew Smiley out of the state of Arkansas is on the hill here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Yeah, he's had some arm injuries, but when this guy's healthy, as good as anybody in the game of baseball from the left side. Good fastball, not overpowering, 92 to 94. Good assortment of breaking pitches. Holds runners really well, has a good pickoff move. Good pitcher. When he's healthy, this is really one of the top pitchers in the game.
Stepping into the box, Whit Merrifield. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one.
First pitch, 7:07.
The windup and the 0-1. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, and the leadoff man is gone to start the evening.
Just flat out froze him there. Nothing too deceptive about that four-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
So here is Avisail Garcia. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. And he looks at a ball. 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
And he takes strike 3 called, and it's a pair of punch-outs that begin the ball game.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Into the box, David Bodie, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Fouled away. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. Strike called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. Now the Blue Jays will get their chance. No score. Eduardo Escobar standing in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And the pitch.
The second baseman.
And it's fouled away.
Escobar.
Set to deliver the 0-1. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. And a good throw gets him. 1 gone. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, Matt, I appreciate the way Bryce Harper plays the game. You can see right there, he's hitting over 350 on the season. He's one of the great hitters in the game today. I just love watching him hit because there aren't many holes in his swing. Not many pitchers have figured out how to get him out this season.
Standing in now, Wilmer Flores. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Peterson is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. Now batting, Bryce Harper. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And, fellas, these Astros entering play here tonight. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
He pops him up toward the left side of the infield, and no chance on the throw here as he reaches first easily.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Hot shot on the ground is short. Throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1 left for Toronto. We are still scoreless. New inning set to get underway, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Brian Anderson. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Anderson, originally from the Sooner State of Oklahoma. He was taken in the 2nd round during the 2020 draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one, Mr. James Kingsley.
Hey, D-Roy, James Kingley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Brian Anderson goes down to become the first out here in the 2nd inning. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and from the on-deck circle into the batter's box comes Christian Vasquez. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. A 1-1 count now to Vasquez. No score here as we play inning number 2. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Scorched to third. Flores has it. And there are 2 away now. So coming to the plate, Donovan Solano. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Escobar brings it in, and that Astros go down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins. His career line against Waka, batting at an even 400. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Waka will do this himself, and that's the first out.
Time for a look at the Stros on D. And let's take a look at Brian Anderson. This guy, when I see him out there on the field, I think of one thing. He's a ball player. Offers versatility for his manager. Outfield, little third base.
Down the left field line and deep. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And right into the shift. He's got it. Throw on to first. 2 gone. So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the 2nd. Slapped hard the opposite way. Garcia is there, and they breeze through this half inning. Here's Jay Bruce now. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in. Like that pitch there, lefty on lefty matchup, curveball away to a lefty, smart pitch.
Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting eighth, the first baseman.
Next to bat will be Victor Caratini. He was hitless in yesterday's shutout loss, as were many of his teammates. First pitch curveball runs in a bit too tight. It's ball one. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch, and he fouls this one off. Astros still have yet to tally their first hit in this one. High in the air out to center field. Hicks is under it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Digging in, Jock Peterson. This guy is still looking at a 0 in the hit column. And that misses inside 1-0. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring in the switch hitter Aaron Hicks. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch, and he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
Jumped ahead with strike one there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of at this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
Peterson is right there, one down. Into the box now, Austin Nova, and he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
When you drive the ball into the gap like that, nothing but good things can happen. Neither one of the outfielders had the wheels to catch up to it, and he glides easily into second for a double. Now we'll see if the guys behind him can get him in.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Eduardo Escobar. He's set, and the pitch. Lined into right, a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Peterson has a read on it. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
First offering on its way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. A ball and two strikes. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Line to the right side, and that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Whit Merrifield next to hit. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, man. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So here's Avisail Garcia. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Striding forward now is the DH, David Bodie. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
And ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. And it's 1-2.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
And you know what? Give this guy some credit up there because this had the look of being a very quick inning. He's been able to stretch this at bat out a little bit, and that's something that shouldn't go unnoticed.
Another try at 2-2. And a breaking ball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Astros go down 1-2-3. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Back now with Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as it'll be Nicolas Castellanos to start out the inning. First pitch of the inning misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. Count is even 1-1 to Nicolas Castellanos.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Hit high and deep to right center. On the move is Garcia. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that'll bring in a perennial MVP candidate for years to come, Rhys Hoskins. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
One of the biggest factors on how long you're going to go with a start is how many first pitch strikes you throw. 80% usually means you're going to have.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. To the plate now is the designated hitter, George Springer. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Sharply hit ball back up the middle, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. The 2-out hit means Carlos Correa will bat this inning.
Man, this guy's really starting to swing the stick again, D-Roll. That extends his hitting streak to 9 games.
Yeah, he's leaking into 3 series right here now. 9 games, that's getting firm. He's seeing the ball well, and he's making the proper adjustments at the plate.
Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Takes this the other way to right, and that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
At the plate, Aaron Hicks, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Garcia has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Blue Jays leave a pair. Back now here at Rogers Center, and here's Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager, and he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
Thank you, Heidi. First delivery to him on the way. Hard hit ball to second. Fielded cleanly. And there's out number 2. Digging in for his second at-bat, Donovan Solano. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at-bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
2-0 now. Three and 0 now.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
Astros shortstop in front with a 3-1 count. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. Castellanos is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and next to hit is the catcher, Austin Nola.
The catcher.
Fouled off.
Nola.
Oh, and he misses it. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close.
Now batting, second baseman.
So here's Eduardo Escobar. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Wow, that pitch wasn't even close, and he almost chased it. If I'm the pitcher, I'm going to expand the zone even more on the next one.
That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and
he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Now batting, the third baseman.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the utility man, Wilmer Flores. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Hit hard towards center. That gets down, and the inning continues. So Bryce Harper will get a chance to hit here this inning following the base hit.
He doubled up on the heater right there. First one, he blew right by him. Second one, timing was on point, and he was able to get a hit.
Settling in now, Bryce Harper. Off the plate and low here, ball 1.
this is why pitching is so difficult. You're cruising along to give up a hit. Now you've got to lock in and get this middle part of the order done.
In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Road, he's been locked in from day 1 of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
Line towards center field. That's in there. Base hit. Flores rounds the corner and is headed home. He scores, and they now lead by 2.
The first baseman, number 17, Rhys Hoskins.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Bruce on the run. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Hey, with that base hit right now, the lead's 3-0. And the way their pitcher's going, D-Row, that might hold up in this one.
Yeah, and you're well aware of it, Dan, as an offense, just trying to put the board. You can take a look at the guy on the slab, toeing the slab. He's on fire right now.
And, looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. Popped him up. Caratini is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. 5 innings complete. It's the Blue Jays 3 and the Astros nothing. Now at the plate, Jay Bruce, as he'll be the one leading things off for Houston in the 6th.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel, because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. And that is going to be their first hit, as this is into center field for a solid single.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman. Here's Hicks to put it away, and that's out number 1. Here's Jock Peterson now. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Hey, this guy has really been attacking the zone, and this lineup has been more than happy to swing at a lot of pitchers' pitches so far.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
No runs, just 1 hit. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point.
Line towards center field. Hicks is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and Whit Merrifield will dig in at the plate. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Astros leave 1. Adrian Morejon enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Digging in and looking for more, Carlos Correa. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Morejon, a Cuban-born ball player. He was taken in the 6th round during the 2020 draft.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
Now batter, the center fielder.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his 2nd knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. And they've really got something going here. Runners at 2nd and 3rd to start the inning.
Hey, after that hit right there, D-Row, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
In now, Austin Nova.
He swings and sends it in the air to right center field.
Catch made here in medium deep right center, and the runner's breaking from 3rd. And he is safe at the plate. It's now a 4-0 game. Stepping in, Eduardo Escobar. He was robbed of a hit in his last at-bat, so he'll try to change his fortunes here.
Yeah, you got to control the controllables, Matty. All you can do is put barrel to baseball and see what happens. You cannot control the defensive wizardry on the other side.
A bouncer to the left side. And that's the 2nd out. Striding into the box, Wilmer Flores. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Good lead off at 2nd there. Now the pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His first home run of the season. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
J.C. Cloney gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guy. And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate. Back up the middle. And how about that for a situational lefty? He gets out of it with one pitch, and the inning is over. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. The 2-3-4 hitters now to start the 7th. It's the Blue Jays 6 and the Astros nothing. 7th inning ready to roll, and that'll bring up Avisail Garcia.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Here comes the pitch for Garcia.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
That's taken for a ball, and it's 1-1 now to the Astros right fielder. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Too high, ball 3.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4. David Bodie is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1 from the belt. Kicks and deals. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
If you're in the box right now, you got to wait him out. He obviously does not want to come see you with a fastball. He's been nibbling this whole at bat and just missed with that backdoor breaking ball.
No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. And boy, that misses as well. It's back-to-back walks to start out the inning. Now at the plate, Brian Anderson. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike 1.
On the ground is short. This could be 2. Scooped up to second for 1. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step. Digging in, Christian Vasquez, and their runners at the corners now. Here comes a Toronto skipper out toward the pitcher's mound, and we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. Ball 1.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
A ball and 2 strikes now. And this one gets away. So the lead runner holds on, but the trailer will take second. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Heading out towards shallow right. On the move is Harper. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. And both runners have to hold where they are, so call it a missed opportunity with 2 gone now. First offering on its way. Donovan Solano is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Hit down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. From the belt, the pitch struck him out, so they work out of the jam as he strands 2 men in scoring position. 2 left for the Astros. They still find themselves down 6-0. And we're back for the bottom of the 7th as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. They've obviously got a double-digit total in the hits column, but perhaps just as impressive is that they've not struck out a single time today. That's about as rare as it gets in today's sport. So they have a lot to feel good about right now, Matt.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Now in the box, Rhys Hoskins. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. This is line to left. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
I don't know how he got to that fastball right there. That looked like the old Tommy Hawk approach back in the 60s and 70s getting to that one.
George Springer, the next to hit, fouled away. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Here's the 0-1. In the dirt here. 6 runs, 13 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And it's fouled away. And it's a full count, 3-2 to the Blue Jays DH.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Pitch is away, but it's swung on and grounded to second. Barehanded for 1. On to first as they get the double play. Coming to the plate now, Jay Bruce. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. And Bruce can't connect there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Victor Caratini. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A ball and 2 strikes now. And this is a strike 3 called. Oh, caught a break there. 2 away. So 2 gone now in the Houston 8th. And in steps a former World Series hero, the outfielder Jock Peterson. 1 ball, no strikes to count. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hicks is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Astros go down 1-2-3. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Carlos Correa. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line drive to left. That's in for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4. With that, the Jays put their leadoff man on to start the inning.
Well, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging.
Oh, and he botches it. Correa rounds third and is digging for the plate. He'll score easily, and they're pulling away. They lead by 7, and he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Man, they're just piling it on now. That RBI triple makes it a 7-run lead. It's hard enough to come back from a 7-run deficit in football. You can't score any touchdowns in this game.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. The catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. And the run is in to score from third. So no one on now after the sac fly. And that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Eduardo Escobar. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 0-1 the count.
This has been a rough inning for him on the mound, but now after that sac fly, he's got to reset. No one on base, so just get 2 more outs and let your teammates try to pick you up with the bats.
Hit in the air out to center field. Peterson has a read on it. 2 down. Ready to take his hacks again, Wilmer Flores, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Loud contact there, but it's well fouled. Now here's the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Peterson is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. With Merrifield next to bat, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Dane Dunning comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. First pitch coming. Here it is. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter. High in the air down the right field line. Harper is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting, the right fielder.
Striding in, Avisail Garcia. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And a changeup runs inside on him as he's got to back out of the way of that one.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
And that's high and off the plate. 2-1. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. There's ball 4. Stepping into the box, David Bodie. It was a walk in his last trip. Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes. That's by him for strike 1.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
1-2 now. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Brian Anderson. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. Last strike now for Houston. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting, the catcher.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
In there, 1-1. And this will be a called strike 2. And trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight.
He's looking pretty.
And a swing and a miss as they definitely had him reaching for that one. And this ball game is over.
Wow, that's a staggering 21 wins in a row. This is some pretty historic stuff we're watching. That ties the 1935 Cubs as one of the longest streaks in MLB history.
An 8-0 shutout this evening. The Toronto Blue Jays led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Drew Smyly earns his 6th winning decision in this one as he goes 6+, allowing only a single base hit. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
On 15 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Astros, only 2 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. The winning pitcher is Drew Smyly. His record is now 6-1. The loss goes to Michael Wacha. He falls to 2-3. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 59 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
Welcome to our Wednesday edition of Inside the Show. Let's jump right into Tuesday's action. Starting in the AL East, Drew Smyly got the win, his 6th so far this year, helping Toronto beat Houston 8-0. His ERA is currently in the top 5 in the American League. The Boston Red Sox got 11 hits overall as they beat the visiting Rays 8-3. The Orioles totaled 13 hits as a team as they pulverized the Twins 10-3. Mike Soroka twirled 8 shutout innings before turning it over to the bullpen as the Yankees got the victory against Milwaukee 1-0. The Colorado Rockies totaled 11 hits as they beat the White Sox on the south side 3-2. The Cincinnati Reds broke up their 5-game losing skid as they beat the Tribe in Cleveland 6-3. The Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim combined for 10 hits as a team as they beat the Royals in Kauffman Stadium 5-3. The Oakland Athletics hit 3 long balls as they were winners over the visiting Rangers 5-4. Marco Gonzalez earned the win, his 4th this season, as